Hello and welcome to a new player review. Today is the second day of headliners and we get a new SBC, which is going to be Chris Smalling from Roma. A very cheap SBC, only an 83 rated with 1 in form, so that will bring the cost somewhere around 40k. Another Serie A center back. We just had those level 14, if I'm not mistaken, center backs from Serie A in the season objectives. So this is a new addition in the defenders for Serie A. Chris Smalling has an 80 rated gold common card. He also has 1 in form at 82, 83. So this headliners is at 85. So as we discussed in the first review for the headliners we did for Alessandro Play, he will need, Roma would need 4 consecutive domestic league wins for this card to get an extra rating boost to go to 86 and then upgrade every time he gets an inform. But the way the matches look for Roma right now, I don't think that's something that might be happening anytime soon. As in a couple of weeks, I think they have Juventus away. Then after that, I think they have Lazio at home. So they have a few tough matches. Although they have good form this year, I don't know if it's possible for them to battle through those games and go for 4 consecutive, maybe after those games. But they also have European matches. So I don't know how viable is the 4 consecutive wins for this card, but Chris Smalling getting another inform, maybe that's a possibility. So let's have a look at this card. So like I said, it's an upgrade from his 80 rated common gold card. So this has somewhere around, I think, 40 base stats or total stats and about 150, 60 in-game stats. A good boost. So he's 194, which will make him like 6'4". Medium high, great work rates for your center back, right footed, 3-star skills, 3-star foot with 2-star skills. So everything looks great on the face stats. As we go into the details, we're going to see right away what the main problems of this card are. Basically starting with the pace, which is overall 76, but 67 acceleration with 82 sprint speed. This guy needs some time to start running. Obviously we applied a shadow to make this card playable. So it will go to 82 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. So this looks a bit alright at the moment. No shooting, no passing, short passing, long pass is almost average, even maybe below that. Dribbling is very low. Good reactions at 82 and composure at 72, but agility and balance is very low. But these two stats are very similar to how Varane is. His stats, I think his agility is somewhere at 60 and his balance is under 40. So like I said, a defender could be a very good defender and those two stats won't affect him that much in game, as we've seen with most of the meta center backs, like the gold center backs. They don't have high agility and balance, but they still are great to play, like Lenglet and Van Dijk, Varane. All those gold cards have very low agility and balance. Defending is very high. 85 interceptions, we go to 95. Heading 90 to 95. Defensive awareness 85 to 95. Standing tackle 89 to 94. And slide tackle 87, we max out to 99. So defending looks fantastic. His physical is 78 with stamina 71. Strength 93 and aggression 88. Very nice and strong card there. Good stamina, good jumping, good all around. Nothing really that stands out. Hopefully that pace kind of works out with the shadow and he won't be that slow. So it remains to be seen in the game. We're going to take him into a couple of the FUT Champions games and test this card out and see how he plays in game. Okay, here we go with our first game. Prem team, La Liga, Prem Bundesliga Defense, something like that. Anyways, nice meta players. We're going to go into this game in the 4-2-3-1 formation and we're going to test out Chris Smalling headliners in the center back role. Fine. Yes, Smalling. Why was he pushing that high though? Oh, there we go. 1-0. Wow, what a goal. Kind of want to see where that went through. Go under his legs. Come on, Chris. It's all yours. There you go. Come on your own. Yes. Okay, so a good first half by Chris Smalling. A couple of times needed there. I think it did okay. 7.6 match rating. 3-on-3 passes, 3-on-3 dribbles, and 2-on-2 tackles. Very successful in that. Maybe 1 or 2 deception as well. Good half. Let's go into the second. Put it in. That was like an hour later, that tackle. Again. Late. Oh. Alright, so we get a rage quit. 7.8 for Smalling. 5-on-5 passes, 3-on-3 dribbles, and 2-on-4 tackles. He did alright. He felt okay. A few occasions there with his tackle not being 100% or a bit late. But in general, I would say it played good. So let's go into a second game and try this Chris Smalling once more. Alright, here we go with our second game. Very good from red Neymar there, very nice. Zidov, Socrates, Kluivert, a lot of baby icons. So we're going to go into the 4-2-3-1 formation once again and test out this headliners Chris Smalling at center back. Oh, good ball. Shoot. Goal. Yes. Politano 1-0. Oh, not the post. Oh, there it is. Go, Benzema. Go. Why are you stopping? There we go. 2-0. There's the ball. Come on, Chris. Oh my God, you idiot. Yes, there we go. Yay. One tackle. I don't know what it is with these passes in and around the box that they have to miss your attacker. I mean, can't they like calculate? I don't know. Anyways, good first half. Very bad for Chris Smalling. I really don't like this. This guy. Thank God for Rio. He has 4-on-4 passes, 3-on-3 dribbles, and 1 tackle. Rio has been doing all the work. If it wasn't for Rio, I'd probably be losing this game. I think that this Chris Smalling is kind of a liability at the back, but let's go out in the second half and see what we can do. I don't know why I stepped away from him. Kind of baited me there with Neymar. Look at this Chris Smalling. What are you doing? Oh my God, this Smalling. What? 2-3. Just make a tackle. Complete 1 tackle. Go. Go, Ken. There it is. Get it. There we go. 4-2. Shutting down the game. Alright, and get a rage quit. I kind of lost it there for a second. I was kind of pissed at Smalling. I don't care what the rating says. That second goal, it came right, like it passed right next to him very slowly. I pressed the tackle, nothing happened. I think he was, and also his fault in the first goal. I don't like this card at all. I don't know. He had 12-on-13 passes, 10-on-10 dribbles, 5-on-6 tackles. But most of the tackles, he didn't get the ball. So he was just making the tackle and the opponent was still running away with the ball. Anyways, we get the win at least. We almost lost this game. Let's go back and have a look at this card. Alright, so Chris Smalling, headliners. it needs an 83 with an inform SBC to complete, so we'll say somewhere around 40k. Plus you desperately need a shadow, so that will be another 14k, somewhere around that area. So we're talking about 55, 60k for this card. Like I said, I don't see Roma getting a 4 consecutive streak anytime soon, at least not in the next at least 3-4 games, and after that they have European games, I believe. So I don't think that this is looking to get a headliners upgrade. Smalling might get an inform. He already got one. I think he's been playing very well in Roma, so he might get another upgrade. But even with that, I think this card is not a good card to use. I don't know what it is, although the one thing I was expecting it to be good is going to be in defending. The interceptions are 95, his standing attack was 94, his awareness is 95. I was expecting at least that to be good, and it wasn't. Most of the tackles, he was making the tackle or the interception, but we were not getting the ball. And that kind of pissed me off in the second game, especially where I was 2-0 up, and I ended up going 2-2, and I almost lost that game. So I don't like him. Besides that, the rest of him, like agility, balance, like I said, it doesn't affect him that much. He is slow as when you make the tackle, especially if it's on the counter. If it's a one-on-one, if you make the tackle and you fail on that, there's no way you're catching up to the attacker. So you need to be very sure about making that tackle, because he's very slow to turn. His balance is not there. His acceleration, even with the shadow, is not that great. So it is sort of a liability in a defender where you have to be very skillful in defending to use this card. So I wouldn't recommend this card as is to be used in a team, especially now with the, like I said at the beginning, the addition of the 2 Serie A center backs in the storyline. I think those 2 are a way better card than this. On the other hand, for 40k, maybe you can complete this SBC and keep him in the club. And who knows, maybe Roma might make a surprise 4-game streak. Smalley gets an inform and he goes to an 87, and this becomes a way better card. I don't know, but again, even for 40k, I doubt that this is a card that you want to put in your team. So I'm going to say that this card is probably not worth it. So this is going to be it for this review. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.